What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Star Ocean till the end of time. So we're going to leave the sealed cavern here. Done with this area and the Shrine of Kadan as well. And we're supposed to go back to the castle here. Going down this long, narrow hallway. Getting Final Fantasy 13 flashbacks. Hope we got a new inventor, guys. Probably more than one. Okay, Misty Lear. It's a pretty good one. She's got Alchemy of 50, which I think may be the highest so far out of anybody. But I could be wrong about that. Seductively attractive woman who does not reveal her age. Has been divorced and recently suffered the death of her 2-year-old daughter. Aw, that's a shame. One must wonder what goes through her mind as she sinks into the depths of sorrow during her alchemy work. Also well versed in symbology and skilled in the art of imbuing stones with symbol magic. Yeah, we'll definitely want to recruit her. She has 0% time and cost too. Wow. Next up we have Lias, who's Smithery, 36. It's about the same as I think Cliff. I think Cliff has pretty high smithing if I'm not mistaken. Young talented blacksmith who can confront steel and flames with knowledge and logic. Despite his lack of strength and experience, other blacksmiths disparage his unconventional techniques, but his products surpass all others. A harsh critic might rightly say that his work lacks in originality what it possesses in quality. Cost is plus 20%. Next up we have a pretty terrible engineer, but very old, 87 years old. Always respect your elders, ladies and gentlemen. DeJason. 40% cost, time minus 20%. Professes to be the most brilliant scientist in all the lands and calls himself the invention king. However, everything he invents are nothing more than extreme curiosities. He probably could produce genius level work if he only had a good assistant. There we go. We can now buy emeralds, anti-stone amulet, aqua potion, drill helm, miracle power, tattered armor, tasteless stew. I'll probably buy one of some of that stuff. Well, actually I will buy one of some of that stuff. The Republic of Samite that lies to the west of Aquaria was founded by humanoids. Most humanoids are not particularly afraid of visiting our lands or the lands of other humans. The more curious among them even visit our city. I've even heard of them coming to pray from time to time. I kind of skipped through that. I thought it was going to be the same dialogue, but because that last person I think had about the same dialogue as before. Legends say that Servia, the Liberator, used the Sacred Orb's power to submerge Furio to protect it from Greeton's mechanized corpse. But even that was but the smallest fraction of the Sacred Orb's power. The magical force contained within it is beyond all measure. I cannot fathom what might happen should that immense power fall into evil hands. It sickens me to even think about it. But yeah, you literally have like cubes or whatever down below there that have like demonic stuff. Like, if you get hit by the cube, it like sends you to hell pretty much. Like, you talk about all holy and stuff, and then you have like demonic statues and stuff, demonic cubes or whatever. Makes no sense to me, but I guess we gotta go see the queen, I guess. So let's go ahead and head over there. Yep, here we go. Cutscene time.
It is unfortunate that thieves were allowed to enter G'dan, but at least the sacred orb is safe.
Yeah, thanks to us.
Thank you for your hard work, all of you. We couldn't have done it without their help.
Alright, so what do we do next? They're intensifying their attacks.
And now that we have defeated them at G'dan, they have even more reason to attack this country.
It would appear that the only option remaining is to work together to drive off the Vendini.
Yes, agreed.
But how will we do it? The only weapon that might help isn't completed yet, and it doesn't have the range. What's the point of an attack that can't hit its target?
That's a good question. Even if we hurry up and finish the weapon, there's no way to make it achieve the range we need.
We shall request cooperation from Eriglyph.
Wow, I never thought I'd hear her say that.
I beg your pardon? Your Majesty?
If you had the means to carry the weapon into the sky, range would no longer be an issue, correct? Eriglyph has this ability. All we need to do is borrow it.
A means for carrying. The air dragons.
Correct.
Yes, but will they cooperate?
She said it wrong, guys. It's correct.
Even if they approve our request, how are we to be sure that they will not betray us?
I think that's cringe, by the way. But I had to say it.
He has a good point.
We do not believe this will happen. The Vendini attack also dealt a great deal of damage to their country. Of this, they cannot afford to worry about taking our lands now. Furthermore, it was the warmonger Vox who kept pushing for conflict in his country, and he is now in his grave. The king of Eriglyph will understand. This is not the time to fight amongst ourselves.
Your Majesty.
Let us appeal to Eriglyph for their assistance. I shall prepare a personal letter and send a messenger immediately. Can I count on your help?
Your Majesty.
I'll go too. Don't you think he'll trust me more? I don't think a person from Aquaria could explain the whole picture anyway.
That may be so, but you realize this is dangerous?
Of course it is. But it's got to be done.
Yeah, so? A little danger doesn't worry me.
Very well. You shall accompany me.
Leave it to us.
Elena, you are to hurry and prepare the Thunder Arrow.
Yes, Your Majesty, right away. Mirage, can you help her get the weapon ready? Roger.
We are counting on all of you.
Your Majesty, what should I do?
The two of you should wait until she returns. I shall have a task for you then.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Fate,
Huh?
could we talk outside?
Sure, okay.
Okay, this song is copyrighted, so I'm gonna cut it out, okay? I'm gonna cut this cutscene out. Okay, I skipped that cutscene because, like I said, the song is copyrighted. So, yeah. But we're in control of Maria as a kid. Maria, let's go back to Federation Station 5, number 5, where Mama used to work a long time ago. We'll be okay. I'm sure your father will chase the bad guys away and come back to us real soon. Mia, do you remember Federation Station number 5? I guess you probably don't. You were still just a baby after all. Man, what a horrible experience. Federation Station number 17 is too far away from Federation Station number 16 and Federation Station number 18. I can guarantee you it'll get attacked first whenever there's any fighting. Federation Station. Aldian fleet is 3 times as big as the defenders. No matter how good of a fight they put up, with that much of a numerical disadvantage, they may still be destroyed. So this ship reminds me of the, well, it is pretty much, looks exactly like the Hellery. But this is transport ship Radish. I guess they don't know how to make different transport ships. I guess they all look the same. Hey, at least they don't have to think of another design, am I right? They just make the same one. Just copy the same blueprint, you know? It's genius. Why make different looking transport ships when you can make exactly the same one? Haha. The Aldian Empire has attacked Federation Station number 16 and Federation Station number 18, one after the other recently. In other words, they have been going after isolated places that are too far away for reinforcements to arrive in time. He said reinforcements. A terrible Yu-Gi-Oh card. I don't think that card ever saw play. I don't think ever. And rightfully so. Castle Walls, same thing. I never even see like reinforcements. I don't think I've ever seen in a duel or like Castle Walls at all ever. People used to play Rush Recklessly all the time though. I think Rush Recklessly was like a very popular card back in the day because I saw a lot of people play it, even on like Yugioh Pro or Dev Pro or whatever. People ran that card. I mean, it's not much better than even reinforcements, honestly, but because it's a spell and not a trap. Your father has a tough job as a soldier, but don't worry, Richard is a very strong man. I'm sure he'll beat those horrible Aldians. Yeah, so I guess we were supposed to talk to everybody in the area.
No. Richard.
Daddy.
What's the Aldian battleship doing now?
After attacking Federation Station 17, it set course for the planet Eric, just as we did. It's just a matter of time until they overtake us.
I see. Connect me to headquarters.
Yes, sir. Going to screen.
What is it, Captain? Requesting a change of destination, sir. Our ship is currently ferrying civilians to Eric. However, I do not think it wise to proceed there under the present circumstances.
I cannot immediately authorize your request. We will study the matter here and get back to you. Maintain your present course for now.
Yes, sir.
That voice sounded familiar on that dude on the screen. I've heard that voice before in other JRPGs. I know the enemy had a huge fleet with 51 ships, but I can't believe they beat us so quickly. They went and destroyed the planet that Federation Station number 17 was on. What are they thinking? Even if they win, there won't be anything left for them to conquer. Woman from next door. Was that reference to Girl Next Door? There's no way they can win with just 14 ships. I feel sorry for poor Richard. This is awful. The radish is too slow. They'll catch it immediately. The audience will never show anyone mercy. And even a civilian ship. This is a Federation transport ship. I'm positive they'll attack us. If the audience break through that defensive line, they'll probably attack Arik next. Arik's defense fleet has a total of 27 ships. If they focus all their forces on defending the planet, they might be able to hold them off. It won't open. The soldier did say it was too dangerous to go outside. Alright, let's talk to her mom here.
What was that? Mommy?
Are we being attacked?
Looks like it.
Must have overtaken us.
It's too dangerous here. Everyone get to the escape pods. This way.
Look, Maria, we might never meet again, and there's something I need to tell you.
No! Don't say that! You get in an escape pod too, Mommy!
1 minute to warp engine core collapse.
No, if I don't say this now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. Your father and I are not your real parent.
Huh? What are you talking about?
We love you with all our hearts, just as if you were our own child. But your real parents are still out there somewhere.
Mommy, I don't understand! What are you...
You don't need to understand right now. You'll know the truth someday.
30 seconds to warp engine core collapse.
You're very important. You must not give up. You must survive. You have the power within yourself.
15 seconds to warp engine core collapse.
I love you, Maria.
Seconds to warp engine core collapse.
Mommy! Mommy!
Warp engine core collapse in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You must survive.
And she does as well. Obviously.
I'm so sorry.
Alright guys. Sorry I had to skip that cutscene. And avoid the copyright and everything. But essentially, Cliff and Mirage found Maria as a kid, and later it like fast forward to the future or whatever, and they were getting attacked by a Federation ship, and Maria used her power that Fate used on the Vendini earlier and took out the Federation ship. They're already waiting for you in the audience chamber, Master Fate. Alright. Let's go into the audience chamber then. As for those inventors, we'll get those later. Eventually. I think it was this. Was it this episode or last episode when the new? I think it was this episode where there was new inventors, and we'll go get them if we have the items to get them. Some people you probably can't get until later, but
You're late.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
According to your report, the King of Eriglyph has accepted our story at face value. Yes. However, he did insist on speaking directly to your majesty.
Directly? How absurd. We could never allow a hostile party to speak with the Queen.
And the place for this discussion? Surely he does not mean to come here. No. He specified the hall with the round table in the ancient ruins of Moselle.
okay.
And Moselle? It's a dusty old room. They might have air dragons, but we'd have to walk.
He said that he wouldn't cooperate unless we accepted that single condition. I see. Very well then. Let us go to Moselle.
Your Majesty?
He is testing us. Normally, we would never go to such a place. Now, however, is no time to be worried about such things. This is not the time to remain isolated within our own land. We shall travel to Moselle, and I myself shall persuade the King of Eriglyph.
But it could be a trap.
Everything begins with trust. We cannot trust him. And how can he ever trust us? Did he say anything about bodyguards? Nothing in particular. I guess that means we can do as we see fit. Very well. Then you shall be our bodyguards. Your Majesty. Then we are agreed.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Lascelles,
Yes.
give your full cooperation to Lady Elena while we are gone. And do not worry. I am in good hands.
Your wish is my command. And the rest of you, take good care of Her Majesty.
We will.
I'll run a simulation based on the data we have for the Vendini battleship. Might be able to find some weakness. The road to the ancient ruins of Moselle is a long one indeed. First leave the town of Paterni on the west road and head towards Sofurio. The safety of Her Majesty is in your hands. Please keep her safe. Please be careful. Of course, Her Majesty must be kept safe, but safety of you all is very important. Okay. So I do want to talk to the characters around here. The party members, I mean. So we'll do that real quick. I want to find them. I'm not going to show me trying to find them though, because they could be anywhere. So I'll be right back whenever I find them. And then we'll talk to each and every one of them individually. Okay, there is new dialogue here. It seems Her Majesty the Holy Mother will be setting off to go negotiate directly with the Kingdom of Eriglyph. Holy Mother came up with the idea herself, so we can do nothing to stop her. Please protect her. My mother, the High Priestess, and I are second and third in line to the throne, but we do not wish to become queen under unfortunate circumstances. Please look out to the queen. Our kingdom desperately needs the Holy Mother. Queen Romaria, please do not do anything that might endanger yourself. So yeah, I like how as you advance the storyline you get more and more dialogue. Kind of nice. But that's pretty typical for a lot of JRPGs anyway. Just looking around for people here, guys. So far, nobody. Phrenologist am I? I work all the... Okay, that's the person that sings. I'm gonna speed up moving around here, guys, because it's gonna take a while to get to this entire area. Let's go over to the other side here. No one in the conference room. Go downstairs then. See what happens. See if we can find anybody. Weird. I was checking my, there we go. Maybe I should talk closer to the mic. Because I just was talking randomly and it was showing up as green. I like to be a mix between green and yellow, like yellowish color. Because, well, we don't want red obviously, but green is good. Red is peaking on my microphone. Where is everybody at? There's somebody. And saw the... I came all the way here, and for what? That snobbling little Moselle has some nerve. A lot of people are around over here. I'm gonna save it here. Okay, I went in and saved it. There's one other place we gotta go. That's the other library. A wide variety of material concerning... Oh, same thing. Majesty, out for a stroll? Whatever you want, make it quick. Oh, and I have no interest in money. Book of Prophecies 1. Okay, this is used to recruit Macwell. Okay. Is that... I'd be happy to work with you if you'd let me study it for a while. I know you really want to study this book. So then, we have a deal. It's mine now, all mine. Okay, Macwell's alchemy. So the only spot we can put him is here. Mining town of Krulsa. Enter Macwell sign with you. Your Majesty, have you come seeking a special book? Alright. So now we can explore the city. And we'll go ahead and do that. I'll meet you guys in the city. If they have new dial... Actually, let's just go. I got it on speed boost anyway. Just to save time. We're just talking to people anyway. We're not advancing the storyline or anything, so... Oh my, your Majesty. Off on a trip perhaps? Oh, I see. Well, I suppose even your Majesty enjoys a leisurely walk now and again. He's sleeping like a log. This is what I don't understand. How you can like climb ladders and it does nothing. There's one here too. It's like, what's the point? I thought that I was useless with this age-weary body, but it seems I was wrong. If you are all talk and no action, will accomplish nothing, whether you are young or old. Starting out by thinking about what you shall do is the most important thing. Even an old geezer like me can be a great use to the world if one only bothers to look. Starting out by thinking about what you shall do is the most important thing. The talk of going to help the war victims in Arius, but Magistrate Moselle halted all such plans because that area is far too dangerous. So we must at least wait until the celestial ship is taken care of. I understand why Magistrate Moselle would say that, but if we're going to help them, we must act quickly. Okay. Still haven't seen our characters yet. Mama says work is really busy now with the war and all. That's why I've decided to become a runologist so I can help her out a bit. Oh, but I need to be born with a special gift to become a runologist. Wonder if I have it. Ever since my mommy got busy at work and stopped coming home, my daddy's been really busy and he's hardly ever at home. But I don't mind being alone because I'm a big boy now. Kept on blueberries there. I think it's a workshop, right? No, it's the outfitter, okay. Anti-stone amulet. We already have one of those. Need to buy an aqua potion. I guess I'll max out on those. Shashatori, we don't have one of those. Range lump, I don't know if I have one of those. Repulsive lump. Overwrought product, any one of those. Misconceived product. I think I already have one super potion. Bubbly potion, I don't know if I have. Miracle power. Cheap sasami. Super sweet curry. Tasteless stew. Aqua potion, 30% MP recovery. Medicinal light blue liquid made from fruit extract. Sweet potion, glass vial containing a liquid that sparkles like gold dust swirling in water. Cures incap and restores 30% HP and MP. Chachatori, 30% MP recovery. A sponge cake created in a thick layer of chocolate. Apparently named after a hotel of long standing. Bizarre object with an unclear purpose. Obviously the product of a disturbed mind. Strange lump. By the way, that's like Statutorti or something like that. Just seeing it makes you wish it never existed. I'm pretty sure I read some of these already. Yeah. Might be worth using, but there's some risk involved. Poisons an enemy. Instant death for an enemy. That was 20 HP. It's kind of useless. Alright, let's go outside here. We're done in that place. And again, I'm not sure if everybody has new dialogue or not. I'm just talking to everybody just to see. Going to feel that a slow-paced life here might not be so bad after all. Besides, there's probably nothing left in Arius anyway. It's not like it takes that long to explore the city anyway. And I've already done a majority of stuff in this episode anyway. Young man, you won't find happiness with that tough guy lifestyle of yours. You really should hurry up and find a good woman to settle down with for your own good. Whatever you say, buddy. Okay, here's the workshop. Me too, fled from Arius. My brother lives here in the city, so he's been able to help us out quite a lot. You can always count on your own flesh and blood. Boring, why can't I play outside? Mama told me I could play outside once we arrived at my uncle's place. She's a fibber. Now where are we supposed to run to? How shall we survive? Sometimes when I'm standing here like this, I get the urge to join my wife who died in the war. But I'm not going anywhere, you see. I couldn't just leave my son all alone like that. Okay. So besides the people, let me talk to him one more time. Just make sure he doesn't have any new dialogue. Okay. Alright. I think that's about everything here, guys. We need to talk to some people on the street. Grown-ups really have it easy. It's tough being a kid my age when you have to study day after day. If that kid only knew, right, guys? Wait until the kid gets older. First the kingdom of Ariglyph and now the celestial ship. Why can't they just leave us be? All we wish to do is live by faithfully following the teaching of Vaporus. Since my weapons proved worthless in the face of absolute power, it's nothing to make me want to get out of business. Okay, we got flash gauntlets for Cliff there. We got drill helm. Roger. Strikes enemy with lightning when attacking. And then a drill helm. Pretty powerful. Attack at your own risk, strikes an enemy with lightning when attacking. I can remove her stuff now. Anybody upstairs? Nope. Okay. That'll be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode and later.